Hey, what's up? This is Bebe Rexha, and you're watching Best Fan TV.
Hey, this is Nairisha, and you're watching Best Fan TV, and I'm hanging out here with songwriter turned pop star Bebe Rexha. So excited to have you here today.
I feel like the word pop star is every time I hear pop star, I think I don't know. It just sounds so weird to me.
Hey, but you're a pop star now.
We going straight to Miami. Hop on the plane, don't need no plans.
You have a solo track now. You have
Yeah.
a solo album coming out.
Yes.
And you've also done songwriting for the likes of Rihanna, G-Eazy. But let's talk about, how you kind of got into the songwriting and how that path, led you into creating your own music.
It's really interesting. I never thought about songwriting, but and I'd always just write these songs for myself. I had a record deal that got dropped. And I think that when you write songs, you kind of have to have a platform, Imagine me releasing The Monster just on SoundCloud and nobody ever really hearing it.
Out of nowhere, all these songs started getting heard by A&Rs, and the producers would play them for people, and they would start getting kind of placed and cut, and it was so hard giving them away. But at the time, it was the right thing to do, because after that, then people started really knowing who I was, and it gave me a respect in the music business.
It seems like you've definitely built that credibility because you right away had kind of a collaboration with the likes of Nicki Minaj, G-Eazy. How did those collaborations come about for you?
First, I met Nicki through David Guetta. We did Hey Mama together, and David had me in the studio, and he would call me the fixer of some of the songs. So he had this beat for Hey Mama, and he had verses, but he had no hook. The beats in the drum like dum diddy day. Beats in the drum like dum diddy day. I like the dirty rhythm you play. And I was joking around in the booth. I was like, dum diddy day. I like the dirty rhythm you play. I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god, that's dope. He's like, let's actually try to put it in the song. So that ended up becoming the hook, and I met Nicki through that. And then we did No Broken Hearts together.
No broken hearts in the club, no tears in the club.
G-Eazy was a weird one, because I'm the first to judge white guy rappers, but I'm he's pretty dope. He has a swag about him, and I love this one song. So I asked everybody in the industry, I was like, can you get me in with G-Eazy? And nobody could do it. And one of my friends, Jeff Levin, who actually was part of the Monster session, crazy enough, was like, I know G, I can get you in with G. So I go in with G, and I'm like, I want to play you an idea. Literally the first thing I play off my phone, it was Me, Myself, and I.
Turn up, whoa.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die.
He was like, yo, I gotta have the song. You can't leave the studio until you say yes. And then I was like, okay, fine. And then I ended up leaving a month later, and then the song comes back with this rap on it. And I was like, oh, I'm not approving. I was like, this is my song. I'm not approving it. And they're like, you said you approved it. So I ended up letting the song come out, and it ended up becoming a big hit.
Yeah, it was a great song.
I was surprised. I was like, oh, cool.
I got that fire in my soul.
A lot of people recognize your voice on it.
Well, they recognized my voice, but it's funny because I was in the cab the other day, and it went on the radio, and the cab driver was like, ugh, over this song, and I was sitting in the back, I was dying laughing. I was like, me too, to be honest.
That just means it's getting a lot of radio play, right?
I don't need anything to make me satisfied. 'Cause the music does me good, and it gets me every time.
You were on Jimmy Fallon recently. Hey, so you were in New York. How's that experience for you? It seems like things are moving very quickly.
Very quick. I've been blessed to be on Jimmy Fallon twice in 2016. Once with Martin Garrix for In the Name of Love, and then once with G-Eazy for Me, Myself, and I. And it's been such an amazing experience because every time I went to go do Fallon with them, they kind of have the bigger room. It's for the main artist, and then the side room is for the band and the feature artist. So I would always get the smaller room, right? That's fine. I was happy with that room. So this time around, when I went to Fallon, I went to walk to the smaller room that I usually give myself, and they're like, no, this is your room, which is the bigger room. But I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not used to this. I grew up watching Jimmy Fallon, so I was like, this is so cool. I hope I don't fuck it up.
You did a great job.
I didn't fall or do any crazy cracks, so I was like, that was a success.
I got you.
February 17th, I'm releasing All Your Fault Part 1. and then in April I'm releasing the part 2, just because I feel like in the world that we're at, and on online streaming, I feel like we kind of have like ADD towards music. So the first part is based off of my breakup, and it's one song's called Bad Bitch, and it features Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, I love working with him. It's such an incredible record. It's like the female anthem. It's so hot. And then I have a song with G-Eazy called Fuck Fake Friends.
Another one.
Yeah, featuring G, and we shot the video in Amsterdam. It's insane.
Do what we do. We gonna do what we do. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Meet you for eggs in the morning. Oh, ain't nobody going home. You know what you came for. To dance off the pain, don't feel no shame. Just feel the champagne.